You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when.
What's going on, everybody? Babe Syndicate back here again. And today what we're going to be looking at is the all-new Trigger Happy mod by MLA Vapor Project. Before we start, I have got to give a very big thank you to Mr. Bo Young of MLA Vapor Project. Thank you, bro, for sending this my way. This mod has been absolutely flawless from the time I've received it, and I've been using it and testing it out all week. And I've got to say, this thing is absolutely solid. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, alright? And he's also coming out with a new atomizer called the Jaden Cloud Atomizer, and I believe we're going to be taking a look at that too, hopefully shortly. But anyways, let's get to the point here. What is the Trigger Happy Box mod, people? This is a dual parallel 18650 device, and it actually has, well, for a mechanical box mod, this is the first time I've ever seen it, has a side body sliding switch right here to fire. So it's actually very unique in its own way, and it has its own character. And he also is releasing 5 colors of this for the new upcoming Avengers 2 movie. There's going to be gold, red, green, blue, and then the traditional black. And that is very good things to see from MLA Vapor Project, and I'm very happy that he's doing this to cater to most of the world and their different personalities of different colors. So anyways, let's go and have a couple vapes on this before we go up close. I'm using the Goliath V2 by UTech. This review will be coming up next, so just stay tuned for that, because this is a very wicked tank to use. Clouds for days, and this mod definitely puts out the power. So without further ado, everybody, let's go dive up close right now for the close-up. Let's go. Well, alright folks, here we are up close with the Trigger Happy mod by MLA Vapor. Now, you're probably going to hear the fans in the background. Sorry about that. It is actually very hot here in the Philippines today, so we are going to get to it. So first thing you're going to notice is the mod. Now, it did not come with any formal packaging of any kind. This was just a review item, so I got what I got, so it's okay. But anyways, what you're going to notice is that this thing is very, very nice looking, and if I'm correct, I believe this material right here feels like a very high polished Delrin. It's very nice. It is a fingerprint magnet, so that might be a turn-off to some of you, but it is okay. But first off, we're going to see the Trigger Happy logo here, very nicely and deeply, well, not deeply engraved, but it is laser engraved. It's very nice. And up top here, we have our manually adjustable actually, no, this is not manually, I'm sorry. This is actually a self-adjusting 510 pin up here. So what you do, matter of fact, I'll show you in the end when we put this together. And then here we have our screws here that we just take off in order to input your batteries. So just give me a second here while I take these off for you. Sorry about my fingers, guys. I've been building coils quite a bit, and I messed up my fingers a little bit. I hope everybody is having a good day out there. Alright, and we're just going to set this aside here. We'll get to this part last. What we see here is where our batteries will sit, dual 18650 parallel configuration, so both of your positives are going to face up. And what we're going to see here is MLA and your serial number. Mr. Bo Young actually sent over serial number 0348. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, like I said, this looks like a very highly polished Delrin material. It feels like it too. It's actually pretty solid. And what you're going to notice here is that this is actually the first mechanical box mod with a body, with a side body sliding switch. And this is actually very nice, and we're actually going to go in and take a look at this right now further, so we can get a better understanding of how this operates. I'm going to try to do this on camera as best as I can, everybody. I don't want to scratch it up. But so far I have had no issues with this mod whatsoever. Not a single misfire either. It's been just outstanding. Anyways, oop, it's not all the way undone yet. Hold on. There we go. And we are going to pop this off here and set this aside. And we are going to slide the switch off. So what you do is to take this apart, you just slide the switch down, and you got to be careful when doing this because Mr. Bo Young actually also told me there's actually a spring in here. There it is right there. So you want to hold this right here while taking off the switch and just set this aside. Make sure you don't lose that though, okay? And then you just slide the body switch off, just like that. Very nicely made too, very firm. I love it. And here is the mechanism that fires the mod. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slide this piece off here so I can show you the rest. And I have been having a problem figuring out exactly how this works, and I think I do know. These two contacts right here, when you press it in, will actually make contact with this bottom plate here, which is a negative if you probably can't see down in there, but there's actually two negative contacts down here which are connected to this plate. So what happens is this little section right here, when compressed, will actually make contact with this bottom section, creating a total circuit all the way to the atomizer. So I actually find that to be very nifty and something that I have never seen before in a mod. So I got to congratulate Mr. Bo Young on this design. It's actually very unique and very professionally made too. Very nice. I'm not going to take these apart though because I'm afraid I'm going to have a hard time getting them back on, so we're just going to leave that alone. So we're just going to reassemble this really fast. That goes right there. We're going to grab our side switch and we are going to begin to put it on, but we're not going to put it all the way on just yet because we still got to get that spring in there. See, here's a spring. I usually put the thick end on the bottom the way it was. And that way, what you do is you just kind of guide it on there, and then you just slide it up like that. And then the last part, what we do is we just take our bottom plate, put it back on, like so. Oops, sorry about that glare, guys. And we are just going to screw this back on. Very simple to take apart. It's very, very easy. He actually made this mod to be more simplistic, yet some people are going to say that this mod is a little too much, but it really is not. And the power that you get from this mod is outstanding. But yes, now it's all back together. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to take a look at this part here. Now, these are your fasteners for the top to put your atomizer on, and as you can see, there is no manually adjustable screw here for your 510. What you have to do is you actually have to manually put your atomizer on first, and then you have to adjust these two contacts. Now these are actually rotatable. You can actually move these down if you have a shorter 510 lead on your atomizer, or if you have a longer atomizer, you just raise these up. It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey motion, so basically you turn left, it lowers, and if you turn it right, it raises the contact back up. So it's pretty nifty to me, and I absolutely love it. Very simplistic mod to use. So basically what we're going to do here, we're just going to screw this on all the way. And you should see this start to rise, like so, see? And it's going to stop right there. Now I already have my positive contacts already in place, so I'm just going to now put some freshly charged batteries in here first. Otherwise, we're going to get no vapor action. And then what we do is we just set this on like so. And I need a screwdriver here. And we're just going to cinch these down. Snug it up, but don't snug it up too tight because you don't want to ruin anything. And then that should be it. And that is it, people. Very simplistic mod. I love it, and it's just all around lightweight, very, very small. It's so compact, and this is how I use it. I just put my 2 fingers on the slider right here, 1 pinky at the bottom, my index right here, and my thumb goes right here, and you just fire away. But anyways, this was the up-close portion with the Trigger Happy mod by MLA Vapor Project. Let's go ahead and back out, talk on it, and vape on it. Let's go. Alright everybody, here we are back up top with the Trigger Happy Box mod by MLA Vapor Project. Now, let's just get to the pros and cons of this device. Pros. This side switch right here is amazing. It's flawless and it's very easy to use. All you have to do is squeeze the mod and it fires just like that. And there is no misfires whatsoever that I have ever seen when using this mod, and that's perfection to me. I do not like mods that misfire, and this is no exception. This thing is great. Let's see here. What else can I get off it? The way you put your atomizer on here is actually not very hard. You just gotta twist fit it on there, adjust your positive terminals, and that's it. You just drop the top piece down with your atomizer on there, screw it on, and you're good to go. It's that easy. Cleaning this device. That's actually another positive. It is not hard to clean this device at all, people. Matter of fact, you may not even have to clean this device on very often because everything is neatly enclosed in here. You're not coming in contact with your finger oil, and everything is not getting on the copper contacts or anything. So your copper contacts will always stay clean. The only part really got to clean on this is just this polished Delrin and the stainless steel areas, and that's pretty much it. It's very, very easy. And the power is great. I do not have a voltage meter, but the power off of this is very good, especially for tanks or RDAs, as a matter of fact. So that's another good positive about this. Very good power handling. And it doesn't drain your batteries very fast, which is really good. Let's go and have a vape before we go for the cons. Ooh, I'm loving this tank. Alright, now the cons. Okay. I could not find a solid con for this device at all. It's that good. The only con that I had for this was a subjective con, which could mean it could be a con for some people, or it might not be a con. It is a fingerprint magnet. That is not a con for me, because I know what it's like to own mods that are fingerprint magnets, which is why a microfiber cloth comes in handy whenever you want to, polish your mod up really fast and just keep vaping, make it look good while you're out in public or with your friends. So the people who do not like fingerprint magnets may not like this device, but for me, it's a top quality device. First class building on it or construction. It's an all-out good mod. Now, MLA Vapor Project, or Mr. Bo Young over at MLA Vapor Project, actually told me that he is in production currently of the all-new Jaden Cloud Atomizer, which actually pairs up with the Trigger Happy Box mod perfectly. And I am very excited to see the Jaden Cloud because, yeah, it's something new. It's something new. It's an RDA without no post, so that's pretty cool. It's another innovation, if you want to say. But anyways, let's go ahead and have a couple more puffs and we're going to get out of here, alright? Loving it. A couple more because I love spending time with you guys. Ooh. One more. Alright people, well that's it for today, alright? This has been the review for the Trigger Happy mod by MLA Vapor Project. Wonderful device. Please go pick yourself up one right away because this thing is a beast and it's comfortable to hold. That's all I can say, alright? Anyways, until next time, this is Vape Syndicate out.